Sure, you've got the right station. This is Blondie. Before we join the bumsteads of Shady Lane Avenue, let's gather around the bandstand for a curtain raiser from Ashley Woodard. Raise that curtain, Ashley.
Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you.
Thank you, Ashley. You know, folks, these days there are a lot of essentials to living a healthy, fulfilled life. The Declaration of Independence gives 3 examples of inalienable rights: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But I'm here to tell you that I think that those framers of the Constitution forgot one: the right to quality, affordable entertainment. That's where the Watertown Players comes in. The Watertown Players have been providing some of the best entertainment in these here parts for more than 30 years. There was always something in the works from this talented group of thespians, including these fine recreations of the classic radio broadcasts of Blondie. The Watertown Players, dedicated to enriching the lives of those in this and surrounding communities through creativity, expression, and fun. And now we hurry over to that neat little home where Blondie and Dagwood Bumstead live. Tonight, we find them in the kitchen where Dagwood is reading a news item and Blondie is checking a laundry list.
Socks, large, 6 pairs.
Crime wave rolls on.
Socks, small, 4 pairs.
Laundry lifter strikes again.
Pajamas, white with blue dots.
Police baffled.
They were my favorite ones, too.
Citizens around. Demand action. Listen to this, Blondie.
Yes, dear. Now let's see.
When interviewed by a representative of this paper last night, citizens of our fair city united their voices in strong protest. Everywhere was heard the same cry, and that cry was, give us...
Red pajamas with white stripes.
Red pajamas? No, Blondie. There's nothing in this article about red pajamas.
Well, there ought to be. They were stolen with the other things.
Well, they're getting pretty old anyway. Now, listen to what it says next in the paper here.
Look, Dagwood, you've read me that story twice, and I read it through once myself.
Well, we've skimmed it over, but a well-written report like this deserves attention.
What was so well written about it, Dagwood?
They spelled my name right.
Well, that's very nice, but I'd rather have our laundry back.
Well, gosh, Blondie, the paper is doing all it can to get it back. Look at this. A whole double column about us. Why, when Dithers had a steam shovel stolen off the job that time, he only got a small space on page 3.
All right, Dagwood, you read me the story once more. Then help me check this list of what was stolen. I want it to be absolutely right when I give it to the detective.
Detective?
Didn't I tell you? A man is coming from the police to check the things we lost.
He'll probably want to have a talk with me when he gets here, too.
Why, Dagwood?
Well, if he's read this article, he'll want my advice.
Maybe I didn't read that story carefully enough.
Want to hear it again?
Go ahead.
Well, here it is. In spite of the alleged reports of our police department, crime marches on in our suburbs. Last night, the laundry lifter struck again. This time, the mysterious marauder visited the home of Dagwood Bumstead. 686 Shady Lane Avenue, departing unseen and unheard with a large basket of unironed laundry from the back porch.
We knew all that before the newspaper did.
Sure, but that's just the beginning. They go on to say, Chief Jeffrey has announced that they are checking on the whereabouts of an out-of-town yegg known as Wet Wash Willie, and an arrest is expected shortly. The city council, led by Council Hawham, has demanded action or a shakeup in police circles. There's a lot more stuff. Then it says, Bumstead, an executive of J.C. Dithers Construction Company. Get that, Blondie? Executive
Yes, dear, go on.
Bumstead, an executive of the J.C. Dithers Construction Company, let it be known last night that he is also an amateur criminologist of long standing, and that he is holding himself ready to cooperate with the forces of law and order, if called upon. How's that?
But Dagwood, how did the paper get that idea?
Well, see, you know how those reporters are. They just dragged it out of me.
You mean to say you told the reporters that you were a detective?
Not exactly. I just said I was interested in crime.
Well, you read detective stories all the time, but...
I used to study detecting, too.
Why, Dagwood Bumstead, you spent 10 minutes looking for your hat this morning after you had it on your head.
That's different. I bet I would have made a good detective. But it's too dangerous a life for a married man with a family.
Where did you study detecting, Dagwood?
Well, I bought some books from a fellow who lost interest in them. They were almost a complete set. And there was a fingerprint pad and a disguise.
Are those the books you've been reading lately, up in the attic?
Yeah, and I don't mind telling you, Blondie, that I've got a theory worked out about how the laundry lifter works. If the police do ask me to help them, I'm ready. Almost.
So that's what you've been up to?
Well, see, I just figured if they're gone, they're gone. No use crying over spilled milk. Instead of that, I just sit down calmly and plan how to catch the criminal.
I was so mad, I wanted to run out and catch that man myself. I'd like to tell him a thing or two.
You've got to be scientific, Blondie. A good detective always keeps cool.
Well, I'm glad you can be cool, Dagwood, especially with all your shirts gone, too.
Well, like I just said, what? My shirts? All of them?
All but the one you've got on.
All my shirts were in that laundry? What am I going to wear tomorrow?
I'll have to wash that one out tonight and iron it for you. Take it
This-
off.
This is the last straw. Now I'm getting mad. I'll show that fellow he can't get away with my shirts. I'll go out and get him myself.
You'd better stay scientific, Dagwood.
But our laundry is at stake.
Keep cool, Dagwood.
I am cool. I'm going out with this cold, deliberate calm, just like it says in the books. But I'll get him. Hey, put this shirt over my head, Blondie.
You should have unbuttoned it. There. Now, Dagwood, don't start your manhunt without any shirt on. People will talk.
I'll put on my old fishing sweater.
Oh, for goodness sake, don't let anyone see you in that.
Nobody will see me for a while. I'm going to finish my theory on how that laundry lifter works. When I get my map done.
What's a map got to do with it, Dagwood?
It's scientific, Blondie. Mark my words. It'll nab him red-handed, too. When I get the details all ironed out, I'll let you in on it.
All right, dear. I'll do up this shirt for you, and when that's ironed out, I'll let you in on that.
Mommy,
Yes, baby dumpling.
What you doing washing at night for?
It's just this one shirt, dear, for Daddy to wear tomorrow.
Mommy, was my white Sunday suit in the wash?
Yes, it was. But don't you care. Mommy'll buy you another.
Let's skip it, Mommy. That was a sissy suit anyhow.
Why, baby dumpling, that was a very stylish suit. What will you wear now when you want to look nice?
I'll just wear my cowboy suit every day, Mommy.
Oh, no, dear. Oh, dear, I'm all soap suds. See who that is, baby. Wait, peek out the window first.
Okay, Mommy. It's pretty dark outside, though.
Can't you see who it is?
It looks like an old man with whiskers.
Find out what he wants.
Good evening, my little man.
Hello. Mama says, what do you want?
Ask your mama if she has any work for an old man.
I'll ask her.
What is it, baby dumpling?
It's just Daddy in funny clothes and whiskers. He says that when...
Dagwood Bumstead, come in the house this minute before the Fuddles see you.
Do you know me? Gosh, that book said this was the perfect disguise.
About as perfect as having your hat on backwards.
My hat is on backwards. I thought of that myself.
Baby knew you right away.
Well, of course my old family might catch on, but I bet a stranger wouldn't know me with this on.
A stranger wouldn't know you without it on either. Now, Dagwood, is this any time to be playing games?
I guess Daddy thinks it's Halloween.
I do not. This is serious. Daddy is after the man who stole our laundry. I want your clothes back. You want your clothes back, don't you? Your nice Sunday suit and all?
Don't worry about that suit, Daddy.
You might wear that beard to work, Dagwood. Then you wouldn't need a clean shirt.
All right. You can kid me if you want to, but I've got it all worked out now. I know the crook's system.
That's fine. Just tell the police, Dagwood, and then...
And let them take all the credit? No, sir. My Bumstead blood is up now, and I'm going through with this alone. I don't want any of you to tell the cops anything until I'm ready.
It would be better to let the regular detectives work on it, Dagwood. That man is coming to check my laundry list.
Why, those fellows wouldn't understand how I work, even if I showed them. Look, Blondie, here's my map.
Very pretty, dear.
Pretty? It's scientific. Listen, see this line here?
Please, Dagwood. I haven't time now, dear. You want this shirt ready for tomorrow, and it's getting late.
Do you want to see this, baby dumpling? Want Daddy to show you how he detects?
Will it take long, Daddy?
No, it's very simple after you know how. Come on, baby. We'll go into the living room and I'll explain the whole thing. Come on.
That's fine. Go with Daddy, baby. It'll keep you both busy while I finish my work.
Now here, baby, we'll spread this map on the floor. Now here's where you learn to be a detective.
Can I wear those whiskers tomorrow to scare Alvin Fuddle?
Sure. No, baby. Never mind the whiskers. Look at the map Daddy drew. See? This mark here is the place where the first laundry was stolen, and I've put the date down alongside of it. See? Now look, I draw this pencil line over to here. It goes 4 blocks and stops at the corner of Spruce and Courtney Streets. That's where the second robbery was, just 2 nights later. Now look, baby. Here goes Daddy's pencil again over here, and it stops here. Another 4 blocks away, the corner of Sycamore and Plum. Now what happened here?
Your pencil broke.
No, baby. That's where the third lot of laundry was stolen. And listen, it was just 2 days later. Again. See where I'm going, baby? That the laundry lifter works on a regular plan. He goes 4 blocks away from his last job to pull the next one. Every time. And he always steals on every second night. Look it, time after time.
Let's play something else now, huh, Daddy?
No, wait, baby. You'll never make a detective if you give up that easy.
I'd rather be a cowboy anyhow.
No, baby. A cowboy couldn't get our laundry back, but a detective can.
How, Daddy?
Well, see, if the laundry lifter works on a plan like this, we can not only tell where he has been stealing, but where he's going to steal next. See, our house was his last job. Now, if we go 4 blocks in the same direction he has been going, and we skip 1 nut, like he always does, and that brings us to the corner of Spring and Hill Streets on the night of October 17th. Hey, that's tonight. He'll be stealing at Spring and Hill tonight.
Hey, Daddy, where are you going?
Why, I'm going out, baby. Never mind where, but I bet you'll be proud of your daddy tomorrow.
Mommy said not to let anyone see you in those clothes.
We won't tell Mommy where I'm going or where I went until it's over. All over. Gosh, I wonder if he'll carry a gun.
Who, Daddy?
Never mind. All good detectives play a lone hand. Just remember this, baby. If I'm not back by, 10:30, let the department carry on the work I've started. Kiss Daddy goodbye, baby.
Okay, Daddy. Gosh, Daddy, those whiskers tickle.
What did he say, baby, before he went out?
He said not to tell until it was all over.
All over? Oh, my goodness.
He acted nervous, too, when he said that, and then he said something about a gun.
A gun? Oh, baby, I guess it's silly to worry, but I just can't help it. Why, Dagwood's never been out this late without telling me why. Listen.
Maybe that's Daddy now.
Maybe he lost his key.
I'll go to the door, Mommy.
This the Bumstead place?
It's not Daddy, Mommy. It's a cop.
How did you know that, young feller?
I saw your shoes.
Pretty smart, eh?
Are you a policeman?
Detective Riley from headquarters.
Oh, has anything happened to Dagwood?
Not as far as I know. Was you expecting something to happen? Who's Dagwood?
He's my husband, and he's out so late. And
Didn't tell you where he was going?
No.
Well. I just dropped in to check that stuff you say was stolen.
Oh, yes, of course. I was scared for a minute.
Why should a cop scare you?
Well, on account of my husband.
He is afraid of cops?
Why, no, but I thought you had bad news.
Uh-huh. Now, was your husband kind of downhearted when he left?
Why, no. He was making plans.
What kind?
Don't tell him, Mommy.
Did he leave a farewell note?
My goodness, no.
Sometimes they do. Did he say anything funny?
Funny?
Mommy, Daddy said not to tell the cops anything.
Oh, he did, eh?
Oh, that was just about the map.
What map? Let's see it.
You wouldn't know what was on it if you saw it. Daddy said so.
Well, then there's no harm in taking a peek. Is this it on the floor?
Why, yes, it is, but...
Take it easy now, lady, whilst I have a look. What's all of this? First robbery, 1 basket wet wash. Second robbery, corner of Courtney Street, and the date. Third job, corner of Sycamore and Plum. Fourth job, fifth job. Why, listen, lady, you know what this means?
No, I didn't have time to listen to his plans.
Too bad. Well, I know. Say, this is a piece of luck. Now, Mrs. Bumstead, what does your husband look like? How tall, how old, and all that?
Why, he's 5 feet something. Medium height, I guess.
Go on.
Weighs 125 about. Gray eyes, brown hair, and he was dressed in funny old clothes when he left tonight. And he might be wearing a beard.
Don't you know whether he has a beard or not?
Well, not always. But tonight he did for a while.
A false beard, too? That settles it. Where's your phone?
Why, right there.
Thanks. Police call. Official. Give me Chief Jeffrey at headquarters.
Oh, you're going to tell the chief about Dagwood's being out tonight?
I sure am. The chief will be glad to hear what I have to say. Hello, chief. This is Riley. Listen, what do you think I got a hold of? A map that shows all the jobs the laundry lifter has pulled. Yeah, I know who drew it, and so do you. And listen, I know where he is tonight. Yeah? Wait a minute. Now, excuse me, lady, but I can't tell the police plans in front of you. That's why I'm going to use code. Hello, chief. Listen. Ense ethe oddsque arche othe ethe orners k.
That's hog Latin. I know that.
Quiet, you. Listen, chief. I say ense ethe oddsque arche. What? Who, me? No, not a drop. Okay, then, in plain English. If you want to nab that laundry lifter tonight, send a squad car to meet me at the corner of Spring and Hill. But quick! Quiet, boys. Here I am, Detective Riley. Listen, I've got our man spotted. See him? Standing in that doorway down there. The guy with the whiskers.
So that's the laundry lifter, eh? Let's go get him.
No, this is my pinch. You boys keep me covered with that riot guns whilst I walk up and take him. Ready?
Ready.
Here goes then. Okay, you. I got you covered.
What? Who is that?
This is the law.
Oh, gosh. For a minute, I thought it was somebody else.
Take it easy now, Willie. Don't reach for no rod or I'll blast you.
Well, Willie? There must be some mistake.
You made the mistake in thinking you could get away with this stuff.
Listen, who do you think I am?
I know who you are. Wet Wash Willie the laundry lifter.
I'm not. My name is Bumstead, and I...
An alias, huh?
No, that's my name. Honest. I'm a respectable citizen.
Oh, yeah. What about them whiskers? Suppose they're respectable, too. Give me that hair, buddy.
Oh, what's the idea?
The idea is you're under arrest. Come on, the chief is dying to meet you.
Oh, is that so? Well, I want to meet him, too. I want to ask him what kind of treatment it is for an innocent man.
Innocent, eh? That's what they all say, Willie. But we got your record and your map, and now we got you. Come on now, walk down and get in the squad car nice and quiet or I'll really get rough. Okay, boys, I got him. Let's go.
This episode of Blondie is being produced and sponsored by the Watertown Players. The holiday season is just around the corner and will be here before you know it. The Watertown Players have two great ways to celebrate. First, in November, the annual Christmas play at the Octagon House Museum, located at 919 Charles Street here in Watertown. More information on that show will be available soon. Then in December, the Watertown Players Youth Theater will be presenting Elf the Musical Junior in pre-recorded virtual form. This hilarious fish-out-of-water comedy follows Buddy the Elf in his quest to find his true identity and to help all those around him remember the true meaning of Christmas. Elf the Musical Junior will be released on December 11th to the world. For further information on the Watertown Players, please follow the group on Facebook. The Watertown Players, dedicated to enriching the lives of those in this and surrounding communities through creativity, expression, and fun.
I'm getting pretty sleepy, Mommy.
You poor baby. I don't wonder. It's awfully late. You go to bed, dear, and I'll wait for Dagwood a little longer. Then I'll phone Mr. Riley and ask if there's any news.
I don't don't want to go to bed. I gotta take care of you.
I do feel kind of nervous all alone in the house like this.
Don't worry, Mommy. Look it. I got my water pistol here.
Bless your heart. I guess that would scare anyone who came around, wouldn't it? It looks pretty real.
Sure it does. And if anyone comes in here, I'd point it at them, and then I would...
Shh, baby, listen. What was that?
It's on the back porch, Mommy.
It can't be Dagwood or Mr. Riley or... Look, baby, give me that water pistol. I've got to find out what that is.
I guess I'm a little scared, Mommy.
So am I, but it's worse not knowing. Now, when I turn the porch light on, you open the door. Ready? Now! Who are you?
Good evening, madame. Why the gun, if I may ask?
Well, what do you expect when you come creeping up on people's porches in the middle of the night? You tell me quick who you are.
No, cause for alarm, madame. None at all, I assure you. Could you point that gun another way, madame? It is rather dangerous to point a gun like that. Mighty risky. Yes, risky.
Are you going to tell me your name and your business or not?
Certainly, madame. At once. My name is Fiff. Ed Fiff, in fact.
I don't believe it.
Few do. It was worse when my name was Phineas Fiff. Nobody believed that.
Well, Mr. Fiff. Well?
Well, madame, the lost is found. I am here to restore something you've been missing.
My husband? Where is he?
I'm afraid, madame, that I can't tell you that. But your laundry is back.
What?
Right here, madame. I want you to check it, madame.
Socks, large, 6 pairs. Pajamas, white with blue spots. Why, it is. Oh, it's all here.
Now, will you point that gun somewhere else?
Wait a minute. What are you doing with our laundry that was stolen?
Maybe he's a detective, Mommy.
Of course. Oh, how stupid of me. Oh, I hope you'll forgive me for being so suspicious. But with my husband missing, look, Mr. Fiff, could you find him too?
Well, I might, yes, I might. Is this his shirt you were ironing?
Yes. Why?
Tell a lot about a man from his shirt. Oh, my. Yes. Yes, indeedy. Tell his size, home address, what his work is. Oh, yes.
Well, but I know all those things. It's my own husband.
Oh, yes. Husband. Yes.
I should think a detective would have realized that. And another thing. It's mighty funny to me that a detective would come in the back way like you did. And if it was the police that brought my laundry back, why is it all washed and ironed?
I see your point, madame. Nicely ironed, too, don't you think? No rents, tears, burns, or wrinkles. Fine work. Mighty fine, yes.
Yes, but there's something funny about all this. I don't think you're a detective at all.
You don't?
No, I don't. You know too much about laundry and not enough about detecting.
Maybe you better shoot him after all, Mommy.
Oh, come now. Come. I did bring the laundry back, Eh?
Did you bring my white Sunday suit back too?
Yes, indeed, my little man. It's there. My, yes.
Go ahead, Mommy. Shoot him.
Quiet, baby. I'm not going to shoot yet. But unless Mr. Fiff starts talking...
Talking?
Yes. I know my husband is in trouble somewhere, or he'd have come home long ago. And somehow I know that the missing laundry has something to do with it. When I find out where the laundry was, I may be able to tell where Dagwood is. And you know all about the laundry, Mr. Fiff.
Yes. In fact, yes.
Then tell me all you know, and tell me quick.
Well, Riley, got to confession?
Well, no, Chief. This bird Bumstead just won't sing.
You don't handle him right, Riley. I'll get him to talk. Now, what have we got to go on?
Well, Chief, you know as much as I do.
If I didn't know more than you, I wouldn't be here.
I mean about this case. First, this feller had the map in his house and had all the jobs marked on it. Next, we picked him up wearing false whiskers and with as phony a story as I've ever heard. Well, here's a list of the people he's asked to call on the phone.
Let's see it. Who's this J.C. Dithers?
Bumstead claims he works for Dithers.
Oh, higher up, eh? Well, if Dithers is the brains of the mob, we'll pick him up too.
I don't know, Chief. I called that number and the guy on the other end burned the ear off me. Better let Dithers alone till we get more on him.
Now, who's this Blondie?
That's the wife.
Well, talk to her.
I can't, Chief. When I called, she wasn't home no more.
If she skipped town, I'll send you to the sticks, Riley. Now, what's this here? Baby-faced dumpling. Another mobster?
I'll see if we got him mugged in the gallery, Chief.
Let it go for now. Bring Bumstead, alias Wet Wash Willie, in here.
Okay, Chief. In here, Wet Wash.
I keep telling you I'm not Wet Wash. My name's Bumstead.
Don't get tough now, young feller. I've been talking to Riley and we got enough on you to send you up for life.
Up where?
Don't be funny, Wet Wash. Why make it hard for yourself? Why not play ball with us?
I don't feel like playing ball tonight, Chief.
Are you going to sing or not?
Look, Chief, any other time I'd be glad to sing for you, but I'm just not in the mood.
Well, I tell you, Wet Wash, I've tried to be nice, but now I guess a night or two in the tank will change your mood for you.
Well, all right, but why won't you let me call my wife so she won't worry?
Don't let that bother you, Wet Wash. Your wife ain't home. She's walked out on you.
Not Blondie. She's probably out looking for me.
Then she'll have quite a look till she finds you.
She'll find me somehow, and when she does, I bet I get out of here.
Well, don't be in a hurry, Wet Wash. Our rooms are small but cozy, and with us the prisoner is always right. Put him away, Riley. Now, what's all that? Somebody trying to break into jail?
I'll go see, Chief. Hey, what's all this?
Where's my husband?
Blondie! I told you she'd find me. Hey, Blondie!
Oh, Dagwood, what are they doing to you?
Now listen, lady.
It will save time if you listen to me. Come in, Mr. Fifth.
Fifth? Who's this? Your mouthpiece?
I don't know him.
This is Mr. Fifth, the real laundry lifter. He's confessed.
What's that?
Go on, Mr. Fifth. Tell the chief what you told me.
Well, Chief, do you know Councilman Hawham?
He's the one that's been hollering for me blood.
Oh, I thought you were friends. He said it would be all right if I took the laundry.
Oh, you did take it, eh?
Well, on the whole, yes. But my cousin, Councilman Hawham...
Your cousin, eh? Birds of a feather.
He didn't really steal it.
What do you call it, then?
Well, you see, Mr. Fifth has been out of work a long time, and then he got his job as a salesman for a laundry. Well, he couldn't seem to make anyone understand that his place did better work, and so he just got the idea that if he collected samples and did them up in extra fine shape and then returned them...
Returned them?
Oh, yes. He brought ours back all nicely done.
Are all my shirts back?
Every one. And I checked the others' houses where laundry was missing too. It's all back and they are all pleased with the work.
Wait, what was all this laundry lifting? Just good, clean fun?
Oh, you sound like Fuddle. That's our neighbor. Laundry. Clean fun. Get it?
Oh, never mind, Bumstead. Now I'm not in the mood.
Maybe this will cheer you up, Chief. Look, the papers have been demanding action, haven't they? And this Councilman Hawham, too? Well, when I heard Mr. Fifth's story, I went to the councilman's house, too. I told him it wouldn't look very well if this all came out.
You did? What did he say?
Well, he'll call it quits if you will. He says he'll write to the papers tomorrow and compliment you on solving the mystery.
You work fast, young lady.
Of course, it was really my husband who solved it, with his map and all that. I could tell the papers that, unless...
Oh, I guess your husband isn't the kind to want his name in the papers. Eh, Bumstead?
What?
Listen, how's this? I'll just keep Fifth with me overnight till his cousin the councilman comes through. Then he's out, and so am I. Instead of a lot of cheap notoriety, I'll make Mr. Bumstead here a regular member of the special police in recognition of his detective ability.
Would he have a badge?
Why, I got one right here he could have. How's this, Bumstead? Read it.
Deputy Riverbed Patrol. Gosh, that sounds pretty good.
Pin it on, Bumstead. It's yours.
Hey, Mommy. I'm sleepy again.
Who's this? Baby-faced dumpling? Well, say, we've got to get him right home to bed. Is everything all right, folks?
Sure, fine.
I think it's so nice to all be friends again.
Right. Riley?
Yes, sir.
Get out my car for the new member of the department, Mr. Bumstead.
How's that?
And say, Riley, give him a motorcycle escort. Go on, push the buzzer.
Okay, Chief.
Gosh, say, Chief, come out some Sunday and we'll play ball. He's a ball player, Blondie.
What's his average?
Come on, baby. Come, Dagwood. Listen to that, Dagwood.
Gosh, a badge and an escort, and what do you think of my detecting now, Blondie?
I think you're just wonderful, Dagwood. Wait, baby. Let Daddy go first.
Well, so long, Chief. Give me a ring anytime you need help. Night, Fifth. Night, Riley. Tell the boys to come around any night they're off, and we'll sing.
And so we leave Blondie and Dagwood of Shady Lane Avenue. We invite you to listen again next week when we join the Bumsteads once more. Next week's episode is entitled DiMaggio Dumpling. Sounds like a hoot and a half to me. This week's episode, Dagwood the Great Detective, featured the voice talents of Patrick Grover as Detective Riley, Tara Jones as Baby Dumpling, Greg Coots as the male voice and the chief, Andrew Woodard as Fifth, Blaine Landowski as Dagwood, and of course, Lisa Stuffle as Blondie. Ashley Woodard also assisted with sound effects. This week's episode was brought to you by the Watertown Players. Don't forget these fine upcoming productions: the annual Christmas play being presented at the Octagon House Museum, and Elf the Musical Jr. being presented virtually in December. For further information, follow the Watertown Players on Facebook. This is your announcer, Jim Stuffle, thanking you for supporting the Watertown Players and our weekly episodes of Blondie. For more information on how you can help fund these fine old-fashioned productions, please text Blondie to 44321. That's Blondie, Blondie, to 44321. Thank you and good night.